Kalyn here, and we are going to do some commentary on our video. Say hi, Kalyn.
Quote unquote our video.
Well,
hi.
So I'm using Say Yes to Cucumber makeup wipes. They're my favorite right now. They're not super dry.
And they take everything off.
They really do. They
really
take
do.
eye makeup off. It's good stuff. So we're cleaning our face.
Even Benefit their real mascara, they take that shit off. It is good.
And then my favorite foundation right now is Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's oil-free, everything-free, hypoallergenic, SPF 30. You need a pea-sized amount to cover your face.
That's what I'm wearing today.
I am also wearing it today. So you need a pea-sized amount, and we are going to mix it with Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And you want to do 2 parts foundation to 1 part Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, lest you look sweaty all day. And I'm still trying to learn how far away from the camera to be to get that to go into focus. So that's exciting. And then you put that shit on your face. And I put a little too much today, but that's fine because when it dries it looks fine. So
Yeah, you can pile that shit on
you can
all day long.
Pile it on and it will still look Beyonce natural. I don't really put my foundation on my eyelids. You don't want to put foundation on your eyelids. It will make your eyeshadow not stay as long. Use eyeshadow primer. It's worth the money to get the extra. Like, the eyeshadow primer is worth it.
Totes.
Clean off your lips. Don't put foundation on your lips. It will just make your lipstick last half as long.
And make you look a little porny.
A little bit. Alright. Lorac Porefection Concealer is a full coverage concealer. It's oil, paraben, fragrance free. It is a full coverage concealer. I can't get the fucking thing to it. Whatever. It's fine.
One day it'll happen.
One day. Just annoyed. But it's a full coverage concealer. I use full coverage concealer and light coverage foundation because I have dark under eye circles. And you apply it with, I think that's an Estee Lauder brush. I don't know, you can't tell, I've had it for years. It's just a tiny little concealer brush. And you apply it in a triangle shape from the corner of your eye down to your nose, level with your nose, underneath your pupil, and up to your temple. And you highlight that entire area with your concealer so then you don't get the half moon kind of reverse raccoon panda eye thing situation going on. You know what I'm talking about.
Kim Kardashian.
And then you blend that shit in. And you use your ring finger because your ring finger has the least amount of pressure.
It is weak.
I'm singing along to music in the background here.
As you should.
Yeah. And then we're just going over some of the places that are still a little bit blue and patting those in. And you want to pat, you don't want to rub, you want to leave your concealer where you put it. And it does make a huge difference. That concealer is awesome.
I don't even use concealer anymore. Thank you, eye cream.
Good job, eye cream.
It's the Tarte.
I have to have concealer.
It's the Tarte Sea Brighter Maracuja eye treatment, and that shit is amazing.
I haven't tried it yet.
You should try it. To be on fleek.
Your workflow playlist,
Yeah,
or
exactly,
you know, something.
exactly.
Mine's usually Raspberry Beret by Pink, or Prince, not Pink. Pink is on there as well, but that concealer is the shit. It's really good. I like it almost as much as the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This one isn't as light as the Bye Bye Under Eye. It gives more of a natural appearance. But the triangle method is really, really good to use. It's going to turn red in the sun, not brown. So bronzer makes no sense for me. If you wear bronzer and you're pale, go you do you.
Dude, I wear bronzer.
I can't stand when my hands are dirty. I have to keep them clean.
You should keep them clean if you're touching your face.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, look at my
And we are going to
terrible.
only set the under eye area with the Smooth Operator by Tarte. I like the loose more than the pressed because you get more with the loose. And I'm frugal. And I'm only setting my under eye area because the concealer has to be set with the powder, but I want my skin to stay dewy because I put the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in it, and we don't want to fucking cover that up.
Nope.
So I'm using my big, giant Eco Tools Kabuki brush that has seen some shit.
Batman. I have so much.
And then I'm using my Lorac blush. It's my favorite. It's Roseberry. I edited that out because I tried to get it to focus for 5 minutes and it didn't. Whatever, it's called Roseberry. Get Lorac blush. It's the shit. And you pile your blush on. And go tops of the cheekbones around the eye. And it will give you a really nice angled face effect if you have a round face. And then you take your big kabuki brush that has seen some shit and you blend your blush out because you don't want obvious blush lines. Natural skin all day long. And that's your face. We are going to do some eyes now. That is the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. It's $20. It's worth every penny. You use so little of it, and your eyeshadow will last all day long without moving. It is so much better than the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's a little bit thicker. It's not waxy, but it sticks. Sometimes it sticks so much that you can't blend your shadows. But I will take that because it really, really works.
It's my favorite.
And I'm using the Vice 3, which is very dirty. I love this freaking palette. It's really pretty. I love that they put the shadows in order of, you can do certain looks with it. I'm trying to figure out where to angle this so that my desk doesn't show. But we're going to use mostly natural and neutral colors today.
I was reading the text messages.
And I am using this brown shade called Undone. And we are going to put it all over my lid because you want to blend your shadows into other shadows, not shadows into skin. So we want a nice base skin color to blend through. And you can use other colors if you're going darker or going smoky or going purple or green or whatever. But we're using a flesh tone and I'm blending it up a little bit higher so that I can blend darker shadows into that so that you get a gradient effect as opposed to obvious lines or skipping. And then I am just feathering that up over my brow bone. I have hooded eyes. If you open your eyes fully and can't see your eyelids, your fold is disappearing, you have hooded eyes. Use a darker shadow and go up over that brow bone and shade up over that brow bone. And it will open your eyes up and make them huge and pretty and lovely. And I'm using a brow highlight. That's Bobby Dazzle from the Vice 3 palette. It's in a couple of the other Urban Decay palettes too. I don't think you can get it in the single, but don't quote me on that because I'm not up on my Urban Decay shadows really. And you want to put a little on your inner corner because it brightens up your eyes, makes you look like you slept longer. Blendy, 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 blendy. My angled crease brush by e.l.f. that costs 99 cents that I love so much. It's my favorite brush that I have because it is the best brush. You just take a chocolate brown color and you cover your crease in it and it's beautiful. And you just blend and blend and blend until it looks natural. You want a natural shadow effect, go a third of the way onto your lid toward your pupil and blend up almost in a V shape. And it will make your eyes look so pretty and so huge. And you blend, blend, blend. Blending is very important. Blend your freaking eyeshadows. And we're going to do the other eye.
I'm reading my text messages.
It's okay, you just disappear. It's fine.
I'm still here.
We value Kalyn's opinion.
I just have nothing to say about your eyeshadow application, to be honest.
That's fine.
Plus, I'm jealous that I don't have the Vice 3 palette. So I'm just being mad over here.
I'm happy with it. I dropped it like last week and almost cried because I thought it was damaged, and it didn't damage, bless my life. Use your fingers to blend your shadow because they make really good tools. And I'm going in with a big fluffy brush and blending even more. And this looked really dark on camera, but it doesn't look that dark.
It doesn't. I can see it.
Yeah, I'm still working on my lighting and my camera angles and all of that. And I sneezed, but I left it in because the face I made was hilarious. So you're welcome. Clean your hands after you sneeze.
Always clean your hands. Hand sanitizer.
Yes.
Put that shit on your vanity.
I'm listening to Tina Turner. Better than all the rest. I was listening to my uplifting playlist this morning.
Did I tell you about the JK channel that we're going to make?
No.
Not me and you, but me and Johnny.
No.
We're doing it.
Cool.
But I'll get into that later.
I'll totally hit you up. And that's the Tarte liner, their liquid liner. It is called Precision Longwear Liner. I love this. The only one I like better is the Smashbox Limitless liner. This one works really well because I'm out of the Smashbox one. RIP. But you want to go thicker with your liquid on the outer corner of your eye and do the inner corner as thin as you possibly can, if at all, depending on how big your eyes are.
And I have to. It looks ridiculous if I don't. I have very
And I'm just going to go in and you follow your lower lash line in a natural way and stamp that pin on where you want your wing to go and connect your bottom lash line to the end and sharpen the end of that wing. And then connect it in a line over to where you have already filled it in. And it's a little triangle trick, and it makes all the difference.
It's an isosceles triangle.
It's the best isosceles triangle.
I said that to somebody
Isosceles eyes.
And they were like, what does that even mean? And
Yeah.
I'm like, just look at it.
Yeah. But it's the easiest way to do your wing, and then you can see hooded eye struggle. I fucked it up. So we're going to go in and clean it up. And this is how I clean up my eyeshadow. You take your eye makeup remover. And you just dot that shit off. And then you take your crease brush, which I actually picked up the wrong one first. Take the crease brush you just used to put that dark color on and blend it back together. And you're good to go.
Or don't make mistakes, guys.
Or don't fuck up. Because,
get an eyeliner dryer. Totally worth your money. Totally worth your money.
We're going to do the other one. And you want to be thicker on the outside than you are on the inside. If there are days I go Amy Winehouse with my wings. So if you're a winged eyeliner, be a winged eyeliner. Go big or go home.
To quote Pharrell, you do you.
You do you. And then we're going to stamp this one. And I actually did stamp this one way too big. But we're going to go with it because I didn't feel like completely starting over.
Who does?
Who does? We don't have time for that.
I have done my winged liner,
Do
looked
your
in the
triangle.
mirror, seen that it wasn't even, and been like, I'm probably the only one who's going to notice that. I'm going.
And that's exactly it. Most people are not going to be this close to your face. Most people are going to see you from that angle. And I am going to go back and I'm going to fix it and make the other one the same length. But most people aren't going to be super close to your face. So they're not going to notice the little imperfections in your eyeliner that you're going to notice.
She's right. She totally fixed it. I measured them. They're even.
They're perfect. You're welcome. And this is where I tried to zoom in so you could see close up. It's not perfect, but I don't care because from far away, nobody's going to notice.
I have to tell myself that every single day.
Yeah, like
with
it's
my eye makeup,
very important.
with eyeliner especially.
Like no one's ever that close to your face. And if someone walks up to you and says, "Excuse me, ma'am, your winged eyeliner is crooked," she needs to reevaluate her life because honestly, find something better to do. Anything would be better to do than that. And this is the Lorac cream pencil. What is it called? Lorac 3-in-1 waterproof eyeliner pencil. I don't put it on my waterline. I put it through my bottom lashes. And you go a third of the way in, and then you use the little spongy applicator tip on the other side to smudge it out, which is what I'm about to do. And we're just going to smudge. And I can I fucked up my liquid liner again, so I'll have to go back and fix that. Excuse me.
It looks good. Shit looks good.
Yeah.
That's the face you
So
just
we're
made.
gonna fix it. And just blend. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Blend some more. And that's a face.
Look at your face.
Yeah. And this is Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is a full size that Urban Decay actually sent me. Thanks, Urban Decay. I'm opening it for the first time. I love this mascara because the brush is very big and very fluffy, and you can use one coat and that's all you need, literally. And you put it at the base of your lashes and wiggle up. Everybody has a ridiculous way that they put their face when they put their mascara on, but that's fine. I'm fine with showing you my ridiculous mascara face. And if you open your mouth, it actually tightens your eye muscles, which is why you are more inclined to open your mouth when you're messing around with your eyes. But I love this mascara. It's so, so good. That face. And put a little bit on the bottom lashes. Not too much. I don't like to put a lot of product on my lower lash line. We're working on it. Thanks, Urban Decay. Love the lashes. And I'm actually kind of scared of eyelash curlers, so I don't tend to use one. I do what I call this little crab face, where I hold my lashes up until they're dry, and you look like a crab, which, incidentally enough, I am terrified of crabs. I don't... Anything with the bones on the outside is not okay with me. But you make the little crab face, and I'll do a little crab dance in a second. It's so embarrassing, but... It's great. Anyway, so we have lovely mascara, lovely liner. I'm just going to touch up the liner a little bit more. So it's acceptable. And now we're going to do some brows. And I'm actually going to grab my Naked Basics 2 and use the second to last color on the right out of this. This is an all matte palette. I love this palette, and the shade I'm using for my brows is called Primal. And you can use a wet or dry brush. A wet brush is going to give you a little bit of a bolder look, but I chose to use a dry brush because I've got pretty bold brows to begin with. And you start at the arch of your brow and fill through the bottom part of your brow through the tip, like the end corner, to make that sharp, and then you feather stroke through the rest of your brow. And then you take a spoolie, an empty blank spoolie, and you brush through and diffuse that color and shape your brows, because everybody's brows are shaped differently. I'm singing along to my music again. Singing along, Snapchatting at Gay Weasley. My Snapchat's funny. My Snapchat brings all of the people to the yard. And they're like, bro, stop snapping me at 3 a.m.
I do wake up to a lot of snaps.
They're so good. I like Snapchat. I love my Snapchat. It's so much fun. So I'm snapping and recording videos at the same time. Get on my level. And we're just touching up the brows, fixing some areas that we missed. By Urban Decay Naked Basics 2. And we're gonna put some more fucking blush on. Because if you're pale, you should love blush. The only natural hair bristle brush I use for blush. And then you blend it out. Blend your fucking blush. Too Faced Melted Chihuahua is one of my new favorites. I've never worn neutral lipstick or nude lipstick in my life. I love that color. It's so good and it's so blurry, but I fucking love this color. And I'm still learning how to use a camera, and I was a dumbass and didn't charge the battery in the camera before I filmed this video, so it's about to cut off. And I'm just going to put at the end the little picture that I posted on Instagram this morning. And you're welcome. But that lipstick is on point, so it's like $20. $21, I think. It's $21.
21.
But that's it. Thanks for helping, Kalyn.